Understanding the musical alphabet and scales for acoustic guitar. Hello, future guitarists. Welcome to Melody Maker's online workspace, the beginning of an exciting and rewarding journey into the world of acoustic guitar. Whether you're picking up a guitar for the first time or looking to refine your skills, this series is designed to guide you every step of the way. If you think our content is the best thing since sliced bread, please like, share and subscribe to our channel to ensure you always remain privy to our updates. Ready to unlock the secrets of music? The guitar is a versatile and expressive instrument, capable of producing a wide range of sounds and emotions. From the gentle strumming of folk tunes to the electrifying solos of rock anthems, the guitar has something for everyone. In this series we touch on the concept of the musical alphabet, used in conjunction with scales, the building blocks of melodies and chords. Scales are essential for understanding music's structure and developing your technique. By practicing scales, you'll gain the dexterity and precision needed to play more complex pieces. What is the musical alphabet? The musical alphabet consists of 7 notes: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These are the basic building blocks of Western music. After G, the alphabet starts over again with A, just like how the alphabet starts over with A after Z. These 7 notes are the foundation for all melodies, harmonies, and chords. The cool thing is that these notes repeat across the entire range of the guitar, and by understanding their positions, you'll be able to recognize and play music anywhere on the fretboard. It's all about recognizing the positions of these 7 notes, and then knowing that the half-step movement between them is the key to everything. Why is the musical alphabet important? Understanding the musical alphabet on the guitar serves several important purposes. Navigating the fretboard. Once you know the musical alphabet and how notes relate to each other, you can start identifying notes anywhere on the guitar neck. For example, if you know that the 5th fret on the low E string is an A note, then you can easily find an A note anywhere else on the neck. Building scales and chords. Scales and chords are built using these 7 notes. For example, the C major scale uses the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Once you know where these notes are on the guitar, you can form scales and chords all over the fretboard. Improvisation and composition. Understanding the relationships between notes allows you to play solos, melodies, or create new music. When you're improvising, knowing the musical alphabet helps you move fluently between notes and create more expressive lines. Understanding music theory. The musical alphabet is the foundation of music theory. Whether you're analyzing a song or learning how to write your own music, knowing these notes and their intervals, the distance between 2 notes, is essential. Part 4. Applying it to the guitar. A practical way to apply this knowledge is by practicing finding notes on the fretboard. Start by picking a string and locating the notes. For example, start on the low E string and identify where E, F, G, and so on are located. Then do this for each string. With time, you'll gain more familiarity with where all the notes are. This will also help you with chord construction. Chords are built from intervals, so knowing the musical alphabet helps you understand how chords are created and played. For example, a C major chord is made up of the notes C, E, and G, and you'll need to find these notes on the fretboard. The musical alphabet is a critical tool for mastering the acoustic guitar. It's what allows you to navigate the fretboard, build scales, create chords, and understand music theory. The more you familiarize yourself with the notes and how they work together, the easier it becomes to play, learn, and even create your own music. So, keep practicing identifying the notes on the fretboard, and over time, you'll see how powerful this knowledge is. Today we'll focus on the first 4 frets of your guitar, a launching pad for your musical journey. These frets are where you'll learn the fundamental notes and positions that form the basis of many songs and exercises. We'll tackle 2 essential scales, the chromatic scale and the C major scale. The chromatic scale includes all 12 notes in an octave, helping you to familiarize yourself with the entire fretboard. The C major scale, on the other hand, is one of the most common scales in Western music and is a great starting point for beginners. These scales will strengthen your fingers, improve your musical ear, and open a world of musical possibilities. Regular practice of these scales will not only enhance your technical skills but also your understanding of musical theory. Let's dive in and make some music. Remember, the key to mastering the guitar is patience and persistence. Enjoy the process and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every note you play brings you one step closer to becoming the guitarist you aspire to be. The chromatic scale is our first adventure. Think of it as a musical ladder where each fret represents a step. We move up and down this ladder one fret at a time, playing every note along the way. This is called a half-step interval. Let's start on the low E string, the thickest string on your guitar. This string is also known as the sixth string and produces the lowest pitch. It's a great place to begin learning the chromatic scale because of its deep resonant sound. Place your index finger on the first fret and play the note. This note is an F. Notice how pressing down on the fret changes the pitch of the string. The first fret is a half step up from the open string. Now move to the second fret with your middle finger. This note is an F sharp. Each fret represents a half step, so moving from the first to the second fret raises the pitch by another half step. Then, place your ring finger on the third fret. This note is a G. As you move up the frets, you can hear the pitch getting higher. The third fret is another half step up from the second fret. And finally, place your pinky finger on the fourth fret. This note is a G sharp. You've now played 4 consecutive half steps, which is the essence of the chromatic scale. Congratulations. You've just played the chromatic scale ascending on the low E string. The chromatic scale is a series of 12 notes, each a half step apart. It's a fundamental building block in music theory and helps improve finger strength and dexterity. Now, try playing it backwards, descending from the 4th fret, back down to the open string. This will help you get comfortable with moving both up and down the fretboard. Remember, practice makes perfect, and the more you practice, the more fluid your movements will become. Take your time and practice slowly at first. Focus on the clarity of each note and the smoothness of your transitions between frets. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually increase your speed. Eventually, you'll be able to play the chromatic scale at a faster pace. This exercise not only helps with finger strength but also with muscle memory and coordination. Keep practicing and you'll see improvement over time. Now let's shift our focus to the A string, the string directly below the low E string. The A string is crucial for many chords and scales, and mastering it will significantly improve your overall guitar playing skills. Just like before, we'll start on the first fret and play every note up to the 4th fret. This exercise will help you get familiar with the notes on the A string and improve your finger strength and dexterity. Remember to use each finger for a single fret: index finger on the 1st fret, middle finger on the 2nd, ring finger on the 3rd, and pinky on the 4th. This finger positioning is essential for building good habits and ensuring smooth transitions between notes. As you press down on each fret, make sure to apply enough pressure to produce a clear, ringing note without any buzzing. This will help you develop the right amount of finger strength and control. Practice ascending and descending the chromatic scale on the A string, paying attention to the smooth transition between notes. Start slowly and gradually increase your speed as you become more comfortable with the finger movements. It's important to maintain a relaxed hand position and avoid any unnecessary tension. This will help you play more efficiently and prevent strain or injury. As you practice, listen carefully to the sound of each note and strive for a consistent tone. This will not only improve your technique but also enhance your musical ear. Keep practicing regularly and you'll see significant progress in your guitar playing skills. As you practice, focus on transitioning smoothly between frets and playing each note clearly. Make sure each finger presses down firmly just behind the fret to avoid buzzing or muted notes. Remember, practice makes perfect. Mastering the C major scale, a melodic foundation. Now that you've tamed the chromatic scale, let's move on to the C major scale. This scale is a sequence of specific notes that create a cheerful and bright sound. It's like a musical recipe, and knowing the right ingredients is key to unlocking its magic. The notes of C major. The C major scale consists of 7 natural notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. These notes are like musical stepping stones, and the distance between them creates the unique sound of the C major scale. Playing C major on the A string. Let's begin our C major journey on the A string. To play the scale, you'll need to place your fingers on specific frets, following this pattern. Open A string, no finger. 2nd fret, middle finger. 4th fret, pinky finger. Notice that we're skipping some frets. That's because the C major scale follows a specific pattern of whole steps and half steps, creating its distinctive sound. Exploring the D and G strings. Now let's take our C major skills to the D and G strings. The fingering patterns remain the same, but the starting note changes. On the D string, start with your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. On the G string, start with your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. Practice ascending and descending the C major scale on all 3 strings, paying attention to the different starting points. Congratulations on completing the journey of mastering the musical alphabet, chromatic and C major scales on guitar. You've explored the intricacies of each string, learned the essential finger placements, and practiced smooth transitions to play clean melodic notes. Now let's bring it all together. Take a moment to revisit each string, starting with the low E, moving to the A, then the D, and finally the G string. Play the C major scale on each string, ensuring your transitions are fluid and your notes ring clear. Remember, practice is the key to mastery. The more you play, the more intuitive these scales will become. Whether you're improvising, composing, or simply enjoying the process, these scales will serve as a solid foundation for your musical adventure. Thank you for joining Melody Maker's online workspace. Keep practicing, stay inspired, and enjoy every moment of your musical adventure. Until next time, happy playing. If you've enjoyed our content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for weekly updates. Remember, this is just the beginning of your musical journey. Now that you've mastered the chromatic and C major scales, you can explore more complex scales, improvisation techniques, and even start composing your own music. Each step you take will open new doors and deepen your understanding of the guitar. Consider joining our online community where you can share your progress, ask questions, and get feedback from fellow learners and professional musicians. Keep practicing, stay curious, and never stop exploring the world of music. See you all next time at Melody Maker's online workspace. Until then, happy playing.